Welcome to my channel.
This is how I learned to comfort a depressed friend. Dealing with a depressed friend can be extremely tricky and mostly downright tough. When some brave friends confide in us, it's a natural impulse to want to help, but most of us don't know how to go about it. Even our best of intentions sometimes are not good enough. Hence, we end up giving unsolicited advice. Time will heal it all. Try to be happy. Join a fitness class. Why are you so down? Shit happens. But by mishandling the situation, we discourage them from opening up. And honestly, in today's time and age when mental disorders are eating into so many lives, we need more people to openly share their stories. Since only this can help break the stigma and spread awareness and education. Mental health issues have long been a dangerously disregarded issue in our society. And most people suffering from them don't feel entitled to help because they fear they will be called mentally crazy or mad. And also because it is most commonly believed that matters of the mind are actually just in the mind, they simply breed on our imagination. According to World Health Organization, WHO, approximately 450 million people are suffering from mental disorders across the globe. 1 in 4 people in the world is affected by mental or neurological disorders at some point in their lives. Many of them succumb to their condition due to lack of help. So how can we as a society ensure we help these silent sufferers? Well, I had my share of slips before I learned how to best offer support to my loved ones. Here is my journey. Case 1. A school friend was suffering from an anxiety disorder. Years later, when she told me about her condition, I tried to make it sound very casual to avoid any awkwardness between us. I am sure I did nothing to help, because I had no idea how to respond to a situation like this. Case 2. A colleague confided in me a few years ago about an affair that wrecked her marriage. She was silently suffering and had decided to seek professional help. For lack of understanding, instead of offering her comfort, I offered her comparison. Yes, I can understand. Marriages can get tricky at times. Sometimes I feel dejected too. I felt that making my marriage sound tough will make her feel she wasn't alone. But I was wrong. Case 3. A friend was being bullied by his boss. He would shame him in front of his colleagues and give important tasks to his subordinates. He got so mentally disturbed that he quit one day. I made the mistake of telling him, "No bosses are perfect, you have to learn to work according to their style." I was wrong. I left him hopelessly grappling with the situation. He was clinically depressed and developed phobia for workplaces. Case 4. A friend secretly aborted her 15-week fetus because she feared the second baby would shake up her world. But the regret didn't let her sleep for days at end. She'd keep seeing happy moms with 2 kids and curse herself for the decision. I didn't want to go wrong this time and fail a friend again, so I did my bit of research and spoke to experts to help her. What you can do to help a friend. Note, I am not a professional to handle such situations, but for the sake of my near and dear ones, I simply tried to understand the best way to offer support. Listen intently. First and foremost, look them in the eye when you hear them out. They have gathered a lot of courage to confide in you. Don't let it wither with your awkward reactions. Don't offer comparison. When they tell you about their condition, don't start comparing yours or someone else's situation to theirs. That's the last thing they want to hear. Their issues are theirs alone and they want a comforting ear and not a me-too comparison. That will not take away their pain. Limit your queries. Let them talk. Yes, you get curious when a friend confides in you, but don't interrupt with too many questions. They are already going through a tough phase and may get bewildered by some questions, so ask just what's needed. Don't act too intrusive, no matter how close you are. She wants someone to hear her out, not someone to pass a judgment. Acknowledge her courage. It takes a hell lot of courage to open up about an issue, especially when it is a mental health issue. Most people fear getting judged or misunderstood, so when someone opens up to you, let them know how brave they are. Don't offer advice unless you are asked. Sometimes a friend or a colleague confides in you because they want to feel better. Don't go about giving unsolicited advice. Remember, you can't fix their problem. You can just help them feel better. Being a compassionate listener would be the best way.